Hi, this is Rachel Smith, the Business Grower. I'm here in York on a very lovely day, looking very, very summery. My computer's just doing one of those really annoying updates. It's been going for hours, well, it feels like it, when I just want to create a marketing plan that I've promised my clients. And I need to do it on this computer, not the one that is spare. So I just thought, oh, well, actually, whilst I'm waiting for it to update, I'll create a live video for everybody. So I want to talk about whether or not you need to plan and how extensive that planning ought to be if you are looking to grow your business. So I've got to be really honest about planning, and I've got to say that I've always been fairly loose about planning. I love planning. I love having, let me just show you one of the things that I do use is that I have a schedule that I use every week, and this maps out how my week's going to go. So I'm just going to make it look presentable. Let me just turn this around. One of the ways that I plan. So this is kind of my weekly plan. So you can see that I've got the days of the week kind of broken down here. So I've got Monday, AM, PM and so on, all the way down to the weekend. And it's things like, you know, review, plan, accounts on a Friday. So this is my time that I take out for myself on a Friday. I have Tuesday mornings off, because if you've been following me for a while, you know that I go to Pilates and generally have a coffee. And that's how, there's my annoying computer, and that's how that's one of the things that I plan for in my business. Let me just so having that weekly plan is just one of the ways that I plan. It helps me to understand and to be disciplined about taking time out for myself, but also helps me to know when I'm going to be creating content, and it's kind of really nice for me to know that that content is going to be created on a Monday, and I've got it all sorted out, and you know, I don't have to start making loads of content, or I'm not sat at my desk scratching my head wondering what content to create. So that's one of the plans that I have for my business. But planning for me really is about having that bigger vision and having that kind of amount in my head that I want to attract into my business in the next 12 months. So obviously we've just rolled into the new financial year for 2016 and 17, and it's really thinking about, you know, in the next 12 months, what do I want to generate in that? And obviously I've got my products and services, you know, I know what they are, and I know that there'll be some new ones that come online. There'll be some new products that just come about because of something that I'm doing or something that I'm experiencing at the moment. But from really a planning perspective, it really is for me about having that ultimate goal of how much money I want to generate in a year, ensuring that I've got products and services and a marketing structure that allows me to attract those clients into me. So I've got, you know, half a chance of actually attracting the right clients to me and generating that money. So that's kind of part of the planning for me as well. And on a month-to-month basis, I get really clear. And if you haven't found it yet, I can't show you because it's on my phone. But if you haven't found it yet, Denise Duffield Thomas, I'm in her boot camp, so she gave it to all of her boot campers last year. She's got this lovely app. It's called a Lucky Bitch app, and you can put in there your monthly goals, and then every time you achieve, because part of Denise's teaching on money and money mindset and abundance and all, and kind of wealth creation, is about the need to track on a daily basis the money that you receive into your business. And in her bootcamp, she goes all the way through that. So, you know, it's brilliant. It's really great. So she's created this app, which is really good fun, because you can put down your monthly finance goals, and then you've got the ability to actually add in the money when it does come into you. And it can come in from various different sources. And what I love about this app, and it's because I'm such a child, is that every time you put money in, you get like the till sound that goes ding. So it's like, yay, I've got some more money coming into my business or into my life. So it depends, what you're tracking and so on. So that's one of the other things that I do, is that I know ultimately how much money I want to generate in the next financial year, and therefore I know every month how much that is. And I ensure that I've got a marketing plan in place to help me attract those figures. There's obviously going to be times in the year when perhaps I'm going to launch something that I would want to see an increase in my marketing activities, and therefore an increase in the financial income as well. But I am fairly relaxed about planning. I don't have, I've tried it before where I've been really detailed about my planning. But I think for many of us who are running businesses is that we're very creative. So it's quite difficult to pin us down and say, what are you doing in May? And it's like, it scares me a bit. I'm too much of a free spirit. If I wanted to work like that, I'd go and work for somebody else. I like to be able to have the freedom, as I did do recently, where I was working with a coach on the benefits of working and creating low-end products. And I've got loads and loads of resources from other services that I used to deliver. So recently I've just packaged those together and thought, what is it that I already have that my audience would absolutely love? So I've created this really gorgeous kind of mini masterclass bundle of training that will help people with their planning, but kind of in a loose way, but, achieving the goals that they want to achieve, looking at how you can generate content that your audience will love consistently, how you can increase your visibility, kind of daily rituals that will help you create that wealth mindset. Just loads of really juicy pieces of content that's going to definitely make a massive impact on generating greater, faster results in your business. So that wasn't obviously in my 12-month plan. It was just something that, with working with somebody else, it really triggered me, and I was like, brilliant, I've got loads of content that my audience would absolutely love. I'm going to package that up and promote it, and that's what I'm currently doing. So, I'm talking about this product. I'm waiting patiently for my new website to be completely signed off, and then I'll promote it. But, it's kind of good to go. So it's really exciting for a business owner to have that flexibility to not just think, oh, this is my plan and this is what I'm working towards, but equally to think, oh, I've got this new opportunity, I'm going to bring it on board, I'm really excited about it, I'm going to really step into this and promote this. So if you're wondering if you need to be, like a planning expert, I would say that if you are that type of person, planning will come really natural to you. And if you're not, and you like to be more creative and more fluid, that works really well. The most important thing for me is for myself and my clients to have an income goal in mind, and to ensure that that is the right income goal for them in the first instance, and then to have the right business model and the right marketing plan to ensure that you can achieve those. Because it'd be absolutely no point in saying, I'm going to earn £50,000 this year, but actually what you're offering is products at $9.99 or something like that. That basically is a business model where you need to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sales in, which behind that you need like a marketing approach where you can really crank the handle and get lots and lots of people to come in. So really, with regard to planning, it's about having an income goal, being really aligned to that income goal, know that it's the right income goal for you, and that you feel really passionate about achieving it. And then you've got your products and services that will help you attract that income goal. And that every single month you sit down and you think, right, okay, this is how much money I've generated so far. My goal is X, and obviously that goal can change at any time. And, what am I going to promote this month that will really help me achieve these goals? And then you just go for it. So planning can be as fluid as that. So yes, you do need to be planning. You can't just get up in the morning, switch your computer on, have your fingers crossed and hope that somebody's going to be coming and working with you. People who've got a consistent flow of clients coming to them have a consistent marketing approach, and they also have a very clear idea of where that marketing is pointing their clients to as well. So if you've got any questions about whether or not you should be planning in your business, I'd love to hear from you. So if you're online, you can drop me a comment below. If you're listening back to this, obviously you can ask a question in the comments box there as well, and I'll respond to that when I see it. So don't get hung up on planning. Planning is what you make it. If you are somebody who likes to go into lots of detail and needs to plan extensively, brilliant, that's great, you do that. However, if you're a bit more like me, where you like to be fluid, just follow those earlier steps. And if you've just joined this live stream, you can watch it all back and figure out how planning works best for you. Okay, this is Rachel Smith saying goodbye for now. I'm just waiting for somebody to deliver my sandwich. Have a lovely, fantastic day, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.